Hi, this is Molly with Cat Behavior Solutions, host of Cat Talk Radio. Today I'm going to be doing a product review on Closer Pets MiBowl. Now I have to admit, this has been a little bit intimidating. I've needed to do this review for weeks now. And I got it and I'm just like, wow, there's so much to do. And then I got the 14-page manual and thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to spend an hour just getting this thing set up and figured out. I was happy to find out that the last 10 pages were other languages, so that shortened it down. So, I've got to start with installing batteries and things like that. So let me get all that done, and then I'll come back and show you a little more about this product. Okay, this really was super easy. I simply installed 4 C batteries in the bottom in these little compartments, and they supply them, so that's awesome. Once I installed the batteries, these lights all lit up red, and now I'm able to push the door open button, and the door comes open to reveal some kind of fun things they include, like little tags and name tags you can put on here in case you have multiple units and you want to identify them for different cats. There's also these things that are on the side that are removable. These are cool because if you have a dog or something with a wider head you're trying to keep out of the bowl, then these become guards. They're not at all necessary. In my case, I don't have dogs, so I'm going to remove those. There's also a tag. If your cat does not have a microchip, super simple. You just put this tag on their collar, and then when you go to pair it, which we'll talk about here in a minute, it pairs to the tag rather than a microchip. Everything is explained in here. Training, settings, all those kinds of things. So I'm going to get started now training Pico. Now Pico's a pretty fast learner, so I'm going to fast track this by putting a treat in that food bowl. And then I'm going to move the bowl a little closer. I'm going to put another treat in there. And then I'm going to, Pico, they want to see the thing. And then I'm going to move it kind of in there where he gets used to sticking his head in. And now I'm going to just go ahead and put it a little farther in, drop the treat in. I'm using the Purr Sticks by Vitacraft, just FYI. He loves those. So now I've put the treat in there, and he's sticking his head in, and he's eating it. Let's see if we can get you around here. Whoops. Where you can see, okay, hold on, yes, treats are happening, where you can see what's happening. He's sticking his whole head in there now and eating out of it. I'm getting him used to the door opening and closing a little bit differently than they suggest in the instructions. I've got the treat in there and I've got the door closed. Now I'm going to open it. He's kind of weary, but he goes in and he eats it. Now I'm going to close the door. I'm going to open it. And I'm going to put a treat in there and close it. Now he sees the door's closed. I'm getting him used to understanding that the sound and movement of the door is giving him access to the treat. They couldn't make it any easier to pair a pet with the bowl. First, you want to get your pet's head out of the bowl, and then you want to push and hold the Add a Pet button until the red light comes on. And then in this case, I'm going to put a treat in there. Pico's head goes in, and you can see the light is blinking red. That means that it has now paired with his microchip. And again, if your cat doesn't have a microchip, they supply a tag to go along with it that will open in the same fashion. Now he finished eating that little bit and the door closed, so I opened it up and I put some more lick and lap in there, and I want him to come over and show you how this works. Look, there's treats in there. See, he stuck his head in and the door came open. Pretty nifty. I like it. To recap, this microchip feeder by Closer Pets called the MiBowl is really great if you have cats where you're feeding one a special diet and you don't want the other cats to get in it. This has a door that will only open for the cat that's microchipped to that feeder. It really wasn't as complicated as I thought it was. Everything is explained in here. There's training settings and different options. It's really cool and I like it and I suggest you check it out.